Firstly, David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Tar Heels will clear the way to start the game. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wake Forest offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
To play, you got to keep going.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field, finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Running to the left.
Physical enough offensively at this point.
Got it in the middle, it's Peace. They stuck him almost immediately. Short gain there to still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tar Heels offense will take the field for the first time. Diesel with the running back. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job on the defense, shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him over.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Nice catch and good work effort to get it into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they pay
turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Beard. Sliding off the defender. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going to the ground. Keeps him moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his man. It's Blair. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air.
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Snagged in the middle. Stevens. He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they have it at the 12-yard line. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The offense set for a 1st down play. Completion to the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Now on the move. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
But I tell you what, I don't want to be a good team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterbacks. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in their 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he loses the change. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They're going to test the right side with this one. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the move. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. Tying it up. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
I know there's a lot of people out there when they see 4th and inches, they're thinking QB sneak, push, but on this offense, they've got conventional ways. They can turn around and hand the football off and rip off an explosive play like they did there.
They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He's got absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Very little will make the crowd spread like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they add 6 more to the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they're hunted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to bring it off the stride.
Nice completion here, this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Raiding in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He ain't even got the end zone yet this season. So, love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped change now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field, trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. And he'll lose yardage on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Peace. Didn't pick up the run there. Moving forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll go to the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Nice job being gash sound by this defense. Here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. And
picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Complete downfield. Good, solid tackle.
The offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some gap.
And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front.
yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the run.
If you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy. You knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now...
Sprinting away. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's no good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but at 22-point game, still feeling good about the way the game's going. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Got his man down the middle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Peace. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Hard running there. Some belief in that running game as
work. You better bring your whole body, and you better bring a friend.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Peace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never go broke.
The give to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to...
There he goes. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
And that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
On fourth down, going to the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, UNC! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And there's something you don't see often. A 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 5 over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about it first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And some room to work.
I love the timing on the jet sweep there. The quarterback snapped it at the perfect moment. Gave it right away to the receiver to get outside, get around the defensive end, start getting up.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Swings it out to the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that is interception number 3 on the day. but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise on that third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting things moving.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown.
And the point after is good. That drive covers 62 yards. Touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over. They'll keep trying to whatever the onside kick. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to solve this clock away and get it done.
And the defense makes the stop after keep the drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's picked up. They ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing.
Breaks into the open. Really got loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Quick strike through the air for the score. On the set. Looking for the 2-point try. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight. Area, really poor job by the defense.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Takes it past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And they did tack on the
First
extra.
foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow...
Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid pickup on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass played in the middle here. Up tempo for the offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never give them momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 12 over Virginia. He'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they They were calm, definitely confident, David. They were able to go out and execute well enough to get this one.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and that